what our players can do.
Let's see what they got in store. In the top right spawn position, we've got the Dignitas Zerg player doing really well in the first game. How is he going to do in the second one? It is Dignitas's Tefel. And in the bottom left spawn position of that Neoplanet S, we've got Phamut playing as the Red Zerg. He's got a really tough challenge ahead of him in a pretty difficult position right now. And Tefel, he is playing it differently. He's actually going up to 10 workers there for a second. So I was confused. He's not going for the 9 Overlord, so he should be going for the extractor trick. Yeah, okay. It's all good. I was expecting a 10 pull there for a second. I was like, what? No, it's not.
No.
It's always good.
So no early cheese coming out of here in game number 2. Neoplanet S, of course. You've seen a couple of games already today.
Yeah, a lot,
on it.
actually.
What kind of games, what sort of strategies, what kind of like passive or aggressive kind of play would you expect from players on this map in general?
Well, I haven't seen any I haven't seen any ZVZs on this map today. We did see a really good ZVZ series between Johnny Rico and Snoot. That was actually exceptional. It was really good. And it turned out to be a really close series. And we saw Mutas in pretty much every game. It was a little bit of ling-bling aggression in the early mid-game, and then both of them being like, okay, I tried to do some damage, I did a decent amount of damage, I did enough damage, they fell back, and it went into the Mutas. But as far, you know, it's not really fair to be comparing maps to different matchups.
Well, the thing is that I think you've actually hit part of the nail on the head there, because the middle of this map,
Is
just
weird.
those cliffs surrounding the gold bases mean that it's very fast for mutas to get from one side of the map to the other, whereas ground forces would have to go all the way around the middle and commit to either going one side or the other or splitting your forces up, whereas with mutas you don't need to make that annoying decision. So I think this map will lend itself more to the early Spires. I might eat my words now and find out that no one goes mutas for the entire series, but this would be a map that I wouldn't be surprised to see mutas on.
You're right. This could definitely be happening. There's not really a super easy 3 bases on this map, though. That's something we have to take into account. The third base is either tucked away on the right side, or you're going to have to expand to the left side, which is what we saw in the games that I've seen on this map. Players really expanded to the left and basically went into a bit of a split map position, you know what I mean? Like, split the map in half.
Yep.
One takes left half, one takes the right half. And I'm really hoping to see that. Hopefully we're going to see the standard meta game of Muta on Muta.
I think it's very possible indeed. Now, Phamut is going to be going for 2 queens simultaneously here. Of course, Tefel getting that hatchery slightly later. He's going to be getting 1 queen at a time. But it's basically going to even out to the same thing here. We have a single gas geyser for both of these players, playing very identical, I want to say, so far in the game, because they're basically going to get into the same mid-game. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what the gas timings are from these guys and what they tech to.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be keeping a very close eye on the gas timings. How much gas are they going to be mining? How many workers will they keep in the gas? That's an important thing to see. And we can see that Tefel is only mining gas with 1 worker, whereas Phamut is keeping up the gas mining. He is also getting a baling nest. So that could be a very big indication of some baling aggression coming up here. Still mining gas with 3 workers and that baling nest. What is he going to do with that 70 gas he's got in store?
Well, the one thing I want to point out here is, of course, it's a reasonably long map distance in terms of running around just because of that middle map formation. And Tefel does have an Overlord seeing everything that comes out of the natural expansion. So if we see some Lings pop out for that baling aggression, then Tefel's definitely going to see that sooner rather than later. But he is going to be going for his own baling nest as well, and he's getting a spine crawler at the front.
Yes, he is. A lot of Lings now popping out for Phamut. He is really looking poised to be aggressive, but it's basically going to be a fake because he's taking 3 gases right now.
Yep.
But he only has 24 workers. He's definitely taking them too early. I have to criticize him a little bit. I mean, he's going to have a lot of gas income, but with only 20 workers, what are you going to do with all that gas?
Exactly. Well, he is getting his layer at the moment, so I wonder if he's going to try and go into mutas behind this anyway.
With 25 drones?
Yeah, exactly. But with the Zerglings now trying to engage at the natural and actually just not able to get in at the moment. He's actually down about 15 supply, which is huge at this point of the game. Tefel's response has been fantastic so far. That spine crawler just really well positioned. We've got the queen there as well, and we had the Lings defending all of them simultaneously. Really good job there. And Phamut, yeah, you're right. He just doesn't have the workers, really, to be able to consistently pull this off. The layer is now complete. Let's see what he ends up doing with it.
I think he's he's actually going to go ahead and build the Spire. Sorry, I find this quite humorous, as he's only got 28 drones, and he's trying to go for 4 gas income, which might be a very difficult thing to do. Dignitas Tefel just going to run in here and pretty much kill everything. Look at that, dancing the Banelings a little bit. Phamut might have been a little bit too greedy here, going for 4 gases. He basically had half his drones mining gas.
Oh, main base kills a couple more drones, and now he's down to 24 workers as well. The Spire is halfway done, but you're absolutely right, Lillian. Where's the money coming from to make mutas? And that's if he holds this off as well. Tefel doing more and more damage with his own lings as Phamut struggles to defend here. And it looks like this could just end up being a quick 2-0.
I think it is. Phamut's got 600 gas, but he's only got 60 minerals to be working off right now. So even though he has the gas to produce a lot of mutas, he doesn't have anywhere near the required amount of minerals. And we're only going to see about 2 mutalisks hit the production tab in a second. Whereas Tefel, he's got a good economy, man. He doesn't really have the anti-air just yet.
Well, if we take a quick look at the workers tab, guys, the work supply is currently 53 to 17. Not exactly the numbers really favoring Phamut there. He's in a lot of trouble.